Greeting, my name's Rich. This is Classic Games Redefined. We're looking at a little bit of another how-to video, and I want to send this out to the makers of Tabletop Simulator to please prevent shuffling. This is so close to moving stacks, and I'm going to actually use this more in a video, but I'm still facing an issue here. What you have, for example, is we have these cards here. If, for example, I want to move a stack of exactly identical, I can rip off one and then pick up what I need. 2, 3, 4. Now I have a stack of 4 and I can move it on the board, which is useful. And they'll stay together and they sort nicely. But cards, which is the only way to take different type of pieces together at this point and do it, what we have here is, let me rip these off. So I have 2 cards and we have this card. So I'll show you what happens if I do this. Anyhow, if you saw that, you pick up one, rip it off quickly, and if you want to move the rest, like, it will pick them up like this. And you can move them all. That's useful. And pick them up. But there's a problem with cards. As you see, remember I had a deck of 3 cards here. So let's say I want to take this stack of 3 cards. You know, we'll throw a fourth. We'll throw an ace in here. Okay, and remember what I did another video where I said this is the only way to do stacking of diverse unit types. So what we do here is I'm going to grab this. So I want to grab 1. Then I go 2. And then something happened here. I only have 3. For some reason, I'm missing a jack. But let's put a jack in here. Anyhow, I'll just grab it. Put it on top like that. And then we'll put the red ace on the bottom. Okay, we have a stack of 4. Let's say I want to move 4 units. This is a war game. You're using cards for counters. You want to pick up and move. So there are 4 in this thing here. Okay, and let's say I want to move 2 of these units to the top. Well, actually, I'm going to leave 1 behind and move 3. So we yank the first one. Then we can go 2, 3, leave that card behind. And you see what happened here? Remember the ace was on top? The ace was on top. Now, the problem I have here is that they're shuffled. And that's a problem, but, okay. That's a problem. Sometimes it'll happen. But let's pick it up again. And I go here, and if I drop it, it's working now. Sometimes it'll shuffle. And that's a problem I have. So I'm going to pick this up. Take 3. We'll drop it on top. We move the entire stack. Look at what happened there. See how it shuffled? But now they're ace, king. So yeah, that's a problem we have here. So I'm going to request Berzerk Games, the makers of this complete Berzerk Games. Bear with my memory. I'm going to request. I want to send them a link here. What they can do. That when you click on a property here, if the problem with lock is I do this, I can't pick them up. And see, I'm picking them up even. I do it that way, but the problem is now the order's all out of whack. So that's a problem. It got shuffled, which is not what we want. So anyhow, that's going to be a request to Berzerk. At least to show you what you can do here with stacks. If you have the same type, you just pick one up. If I want to move, I can go 2, 3, 4, and grab all of them and move them. But the problem is with cards, it tends to want to shuffle. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. If you know how to do this, feel free to post a comment below. But I want to send this to them. So anyhow, that's the latest. So a little bit more with Tabletop Simulator. And I do want to thank you for watching. And may your die always roll 5.